This is Brandon, I'm Sarah, and of course, our beloved Aiko. Frustrated by the ever-increasing cost of living, we sold everything, went out on a limb, and left our traditional life on land behind. We built a new kind of dream together, and have been living full-time in our homemade slice of paradise ever since. We are always learning new ways to navigate this unique life off the grid and on the water, so grab a drink and join us for the ever-evolving adventure that is keeping afloat.
Alright, so we're going to do some work on our house. We don't do a lot to it anymore. We decided, let's redo the bathroom. When we built our house, we were on money crunch, so we used a horse trough. Super cool, looks cool. It's not very functional to take a bath in. It's hard to clean, yada yada. So I'm going to yank it out, put a new bathtub in. But what we're going to do today is the back of the house is always set about 2 inches low on the side with the kitchen and the bathroom, and I'm going to go ahead and jack it up about 3 inches, get it up in the air, have all that nice and flat. That way when we put this heavier bathtub in, everything's offset. We use LVLs on our band boards when we built this house, so they don't really bend like wood does, so the house has always looked straight. I'd rather just make sure that everything stays good. Put these lift floats under it. I'm just going to use one. It's got about 4,500 pounds of lift. I don't expect to use but maybe half of that to pick up what I need to. And we're going to get that part done, order the bathroom stuff, yank the tub out, probably redo some trim in there. Just kind of go ahead and do a little bathroom makeover.
Y'all may recall that Brandon recently got us a bathroom door, a long overdue addition ever since we built this house a couple years ago. We made a really fun chalkboard on the back side of it, which I did indeed finally get around to seasoning just before Brandon made our very first inscription. Anyways, we felt a little momentum after that to finish out the last of the bathroom updates that we've had on our mind for quite a while. And they're gonna be heavy.
Made it home. Back from work, we're getting this done while the sun is still with us. And look at that, my dinky done got everything all set up.
Yeah,
What do you need from me?
I may need you in the water with me. How cold's that water?
Guess you're gonna find out.
Oh. Let's go ahead and winterize the boat.
It's getting chilly, isn't it?
Oh my!
Oh no!
It's bad, baby.
Say it ain't
Give me some
so.
looseness here.
I stuck my legs in during my kayak tour today and it was definitely crisp.
Oh, moly, Leroy.
It's much easier down with two people, and I hope I don't get recruited.
It's gonna take us both. Go on that other side.
It happened so fast.
It's chilly.
It wasn't this chilly like 2 weeks ago.
So we're gonna tilt it down, get it started.
This?
Yep, go on and straighten that back out and put air in it. That's good.
Your arms look good from up here, Dinky.
Goody.
Yeah. Guys, remember this? Look how cute. I still love that.
So currently from the water to the bottom of the band board, which is just the way that we chose to measure, we're at 17 inches on both of the front corners, 17 inches on the back corner with the ladder, and underneath the bathroom back here on the side we're working on, we're at like 16 and a quarter. So we're just kind of fine tuning, getting it like as close as we can to 17, but none of this is going to be perceptible from inside the house kind of thing. Like the house that we're renovating right now, the garage door, it was like 8 inches lower in the back than the front, so that you can feel like the downhill slope towards the back of the house. But like anything within an inch, you're not going to feel that. But I don't know. We just we're doing it. We might as well get it perfect, you know.
Cut that generator off if you want to.
All right, Brandon's underneath the house, ratcheting it down, you know, just to make sure that that float doesn't go anywhere. Unfortunately, we couldn't find any black ratchet straps, which would have been preferable aesthetically. But, you know, we weren't about to wait 2 weeks to order some or wait for Lowe's to get some more and have the water be 2 weeks colder. So it is what it is. How does the house look under there?
It's brand new.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Looks good.
Okay, as always, you can check out the algae on the floats to see kind of a visual representation of how much the house came up. Ta-da! Definitely going to be able to support that new bathtub. I'm so excited. Hello! Oh, I'm sitting in traffic just waiting for the light to turn. Headed to the roundhouse, getting ready to do some overdue maintenance, just fixing up some, you know, touching up some paint and other little things that we've been meaning to do for a while. But anyways, while I'm sitting here not doing anything, I just wanted to share real quick why we didn't have a video last week, because I know a handful of you guys were like concerned something happened. All good, no worries, nothing is wrong. I do appreciate the concern. It's very sweet that you guys, you know, are so in tune with our posting schedule. I love that the videos mean that much to you, so thank you for that. But yeah, no worries at all. Honestly, I just started feeling like kind of burnt out over the past few weeks. I think it has a lot to do, you know, with my new job with Bryson City, doing the content creation for them as well, and just the fact that I'm filming even more than I was before. And I've just been feeling lately like some days, from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep, I'm filming everything, and that sometimes can feel a little bit like a show. You know what I mean? I always want to be real and authentic as much as possible on here, and I think to be able to do that, then I have to be coming from a place of, you know, I guess like I'm trying to say my cup has to be full in order to share with you guys. And whenever I'm just like exhausted and not feeling like filming, and I'm just doing it because I feel like I have to, it's hard for that to be as genuine, right? And so, yeah, I don't know. I've been feeling that way for a while, and I've like 5 different times like filmed a video where I was kind of sharing about that. I just have really been feeling this call to like be more present lately. There's like this fine line when you're filming things. Sometimes that takes you out of the moment, and I think it's possible I'm getting a little burnt out. And then I decided not to include it in the end in the video for YouTube that week, because I just never want to feel like I'm complaining or like whining about doing this, because I really do enjoy it. It's just, you know, no matter how much you enjoy any job, sometimes there are days where you just don't feel like doing it. And last week it was just like a week full of those days, and I just like all week long I just felt kind of exhausted at the thought of having to take videos on top of all the stuff that I'm already obligated to do for work. And so I just didn't, you know, I just gave myself that grace and was like, I don't really want to do this week, and I am my own boss, you know, with this YouTube channel. There's nobody forcing me to, and I think that it would be the most authentic and honest thing for me not to, and then to come back whenever I'm a little bit, you know, rested and feel like I've been able to spend time in the present and hanging out with Brandon and Aiko, and not feeling like it's, you know, a performance in any way, because I just want to share our genuine life with you guys, and I never want to force that. So yeah, that's all that happened last week. I just needed a little break, but I really appreciate you guys checking in, and happy that you're back this week. So yeah, in the future, you know, I do try to give you guys a heads up if I'm ever not gonna have a video the next week. But you know, if it happens like that again, I just need a week kind of last minute to take a breather, don't worry about it. I'll let you I'll let you know if there's ever something to worry about. If we ever have like a family emergency, God forbid, you know, I will let you guys know on our community page. So anyways, maybe one day this light will turn green, and we'll get to the roundhouse and get these little chores done and get on with our day. Love you guys.
Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl.
Oh my gosh. Brandon sent me with a letter that he typed. I thought it was like a little honey-do list, but he's written like a formal letter. I have to read this to you guys. It's hilarious. The title, Today's Hurry. Hello, Dinky. Hope this finds you well. So, I know we're not seeing a return yet on this money, but it's coming and it is there. I really appreciate you doing this for our little team. I have added some tools that will help you today. The Allen key sets are for the fridge door. That's the first thing I would do, is do that so that it can dry while you do the other activities. Then paint for the cabinet should be in the shed. I've also added some nitro gloves for your hands to stay clean. While you're performing these tasks, I do want you to remember that you are the love of my life and the best person I know, and I'm so proud of the lady you've become. If you have any questions about today's tasks, please reach out to me and he leaves this phone number as though I don't have it. Isn't that the cutest, sweetest thing? I love him. He's the best. All right, let's get to it.
And they left Columbus around 7. Oh, Lord, they hit Louisville about 9. That poor boy's heart started overheating, sending all of his love on down. Oh, train, 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 won't you carry me home?
Go, Bear, go. Look at her, she's picking up speed. She loves it.
She's doing good. This is how you run Grandma right here. Come on, Grandma.
Up two.
Gotta get you in shape for hiking season. It'll be a big winter. You're doing good. You're doing good.
So we've been running Ico lately here at the campground. Look at her go. She's getting ahead of us.
Now for her sweet relief. How cold's that water, baby?
It doesn't get above 55.
This is what comes out of the bottom of the dam. You can kind of see the mist over it because it's a lot colder than the air.
Steak for dinner now to celebrate a job well done. Some leftover steak. She's probably gonna take it to her bed.
Now, Ico ain't the only one that needs to get in shape for our winter hiking goals. Lucky for me, a lot of my exercise gets to happen on the clock.
So Brandon and I are both hitting the trails this morning, but for quite different reasons. I've got a kayak rental and I'm gonna go trail running while they're out. And then Brandon's going mountain biking with our buddy Frank to kind of test out some of Frank's bikes and see what the best fit for him is. Cause like I said, he's looking into buying a bike. So pretty exciting. And then we've got a really fun activity later today to do that I just can't wait. excited?
Yeah, I am. I like going in the woods.
We'll learn a thing or two.
We need to learn some things.
We do.
This week's work adventure that I was to film and promote happened to be fly fishing. We usually just fish with an old Zebco, so we were pretty excited to get out on the water with a guide from Fly Fishing the Smokies to get a new angle on things. We were pretty excited to learn a new spin on some old fun. The best way to learn how to fish is on the fly. Okay, punny time over. Couldn't help myself. Yeehaw! This is the old 288 boat ramp for those of you who are familiar. And this is Mr. Ryan, who will be our guide today.
It's our barefoot hippie we found on the side of the road.
Yeah, we picked him up. He had a nice boat. We were like, that'll work.
Like, look at my boat. Y'all want to go fishing?
I've never seen that before. What do you call those, or how do I describe what just happened? Because I missed it.
To you if I told you exactly what they were called, but they're
Some of you guys probably know.
they're just anchors.
These things, that thing, he had like a remote control and it came out, just unfolded off the back of the boat and sat down, and it's holding the boat right here without it being tied to anything. That was cool.
I don't always power pole, but when I do.
It's with a remote control.
How old are you?
Just turned 38 not too long ago.
Damn, you're old, dude.
How old are you guys?
42, about to be 43.
No way.
She's 29.
You're 40 something?
Yeah.
No
That's what
way.
everybody says.
Old, bro.
I thought you were mid 20s.
That's what everybody says. That's what I thought when I met him. I'm like,
you a
he's got,
vampire?
that's good genes right
Dude, I'm
there.
telling you.
Great genes.
Yeah.
Good liquor
Pass those on.
Good liquor.
and pretty girls, bro. We're going on an adventure.
We're going on an adventure. Look, there's a deer.
A little bit further up in front of that rock you just passed in front of. All that's good stuff. Oh! I think that was it.
So will he hit again or no?
A lot of times they're one and done. The wild thing, they're not stalkers. They'll catch on pretty quick.
All right. My first catch of the day. He's little, but he's there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love water, so.
Yeah. I could see how it could be very like therapeutic and, just sort of relaxing, even like regardless of whether you're catching or not.
Same. Most of the time I don't care if I catch fish or not. That's the goal, but
Right.
just being out and being in the water. Right in there is where I'll take it out right before it rolls over and get the next fluid.
Although my little rainbow was the only catch of the day for us novices, we had a wonderful and relaxing afternoon that inspired us to hopefully head up the creeks a bit more often. Dun, 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 dun. Mine's the one with the mushrooms, obviously. Tell me, by the way, about how biking with Frank went.
So Frank took me biking so I could get back into mountain biking. And a little backstory is I bought a Flatlander bike and I practiced for like 2 months doing 9 miles every day. Up a hill, downhill, up a hill, downhill. So I could go to Solly, the best mountain biking around. And I went to Solly. This was 3 years ago, and I got my butt kicked, like literally handed to me, pushed the bike the whole way, gave up. So my friend Frank took me today, put me on, a $6,000 bike. And at the end of it, I did good. I didn't cry. I obviously need to work on my stamina.
Your cardio.
Or my cardio. So I'm gonna go buy a bike tomorrow.
He says as he is actively eating brownies.
What's that got to do with my cardio?
But you found one on Marketplace and you're gonna go get it tomorrow?
Yeah, that way every other day I can ride.
I love it, baby. And sure enough, Brandon wasted no time and had himself a bike the very next day. Here he comes. This is your first ride with it, right? Besides just like testing it. You excited?
Yeah.
You got your squishy butt pants on under your shorts?
Yeah, you need that.
Yeah, I know. Biking always hurts my booty. All right, we'll meet you up there?
Yeah.
Okay. So Miss Bear and I are gonna take the trail here, but there's like steps. So Brandon's gonna go around on the road and meet us up at the intersection with the Forest Service road. We're getting there. Okay, we made it to the intersection. I don't know if Brandon's ahead of us or behind us. He had to take the long way, but he's on a bike, so that's faster. Guess we'll find out. Oh, there he comes. Look at him go. In his little button-down shirt. He's so cute, Miss Bear. You got a cute dad. What a fun little family outing. Look at you, baby.
It's tough, bro.
Yeah. You've been going straight uphill for 1.5 miles. That's pretty good for not being like in the swing of it. Oh yeah, for you, longer.
Holy. Like my legs are fine.
It's your cardio.
It's getting the breath.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, the foiling, I would bet your legs are fine.
It's not my legs.
We're probably going to turn back soon because it's pretty hot for Ico.
Yeah. I'm just going to go a little further. I'm
Yeah.
going to smoke you going back.
I know, yeah. We'll see you on the way back down.
This thing's a mountain goat.
You're a mountain goat.
Not yet. All right, I got to keep going.
Come on. I know you want to keep going, but you're hot, I can tell. Look at that tongue sticking out. He made it. Coming in hot. Woo-hoo!
I made it to gold mine.
Wow.
Holy.
I'm so proud of you, baby.
God, my. That was tough. Like right in the beginning, I was like, I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah. But you pushed through.
And I pushed and I kept pushing.
Yes.
Feels great.
You and Ico are both whooped.
Not everybody's born in the damn mountains like you.
You guys crushed it.
I can't believe I made it that far.
I'm so proud of you, baby. I'm gonna get you some real biking shorts so you don't ruin your nice khaki shorts. Why don't you give everybody a tour of your bike?
I figured out I do want full suspension because that feels good. Okay, hard tell. You guys are, I mean, whatever, bro. I'm not 18. I like a little cushion. I did not know, like, watch this seat. They do that. Who in the hell would have thought that that's when you're going downhill, that seat's down. When you're going up, it's up, and it gives you room to move around as you're maneuvering. This bike has wireless gear changer, so it's like Bluetooth, which makes it faster, and under load it works versus breaking the chain, which you can do with a cable. So no cables to brake, no nothing, but it's literally Bluetooth freaking gear changing. Full suspension, 12 speed, total all around craziness. Now this bike's 2 years old. What I found in the bike world since I've been looking at bikes for the last month trying to figure it out is people buy stuff like this, like an RV, and then they don't use it and they sell it and you get them for cheap. So that's what I did with this bike. which is still for a bicycle wasn't cheap, but I saved over half of the cost easy by buying it used. But every other day I can take it and literally leave my job site and go ride on some insane freaking billy goat trails to get in shape. So my goal is to get in. My legs are fine, but my cardio, I got to work on it. So I want to go ride Parsons Branch in the park, Solly, and whatever else we can get into. But yeah, so now that the water sports are calming down and the water's too damn cold, or it's not too cold for some people, but it's chilly for me, this will be my winter sport. So
I like it.
here we go. Here's to staying in shape and being able to run 500 miles and keep up with my little young vixen of a wife. But for now, I'm gonna go chill out. And my 3-month sobriety's doing good, so.
I love
all
it,
around.
baby. I'm so proud of you.
All around.
Lots of fun adventures to come as our little family keeps working on being the best versions of ourselves, all while having a blast and enjoying this little slice of mountain paradise that we get to call home. Next week, we're getting back to work on the garage door cabin reno, as well as some other projects. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a beat. We'll see y'all soon.